The first major thing was something that I spent some time on over at the newsletter that we started, and also on Twitter and interacting with Reality Winner's family, seeing what they're going through. There are now 510 or 514 women at Federal Medical Center Carswell who have tested positive for COVID-19. That is an incredible, absolutely astronomical spike in numbers. It was around 200, 210 before the last week. And now we have numbers up in the range of 500 and 510. And so something is going on. Either the Bureau of Prisons was not transparent about the numbers of people who had the virus, or the tests were slow, the results were not coming in. And so now we have these women. There are about 250 of them who we know are quarantined in one unit. It would appear that they ran out of space in isolation units. There's my cat. Hello. This is Bogart, and he's joining me for this show while I try to give a serious update about Reality Winner. So Reality Winner has tested positive for COVID-19, and we knew that she had received a test. It seems like a lot of people who came into contact with others in the prison were receiving tests. Her bunkmate had tested positive for COVID-19, moved out, and did have symptoms and was sick. So far, what we know is that Reality Winner is not showing signs or symptoms. As of July 23rd, was not showing signs of any kind of impact from contracting the virus. And so that's good. We're glad that she is not feeling sick yet, but she's faced retaliation. I did some media coverage of her. It got back to staff at the prison, and she herself communicated to her sister and her mother that she was receiving some retaliation. In fact, one of the correctional officers at the facility went out of her way to come to her her living quarters where she is and say, "I just want to congratulate you on your positive test results." I'll repeat that again. "I just want to congratulate you on your positive test results," which is obscene and very mean, but speaks to the insensitivity that a lot of staff seem to have at these facilities towards people who are trapped, essentially. Instead of decarcerating and removing people from these facilities in order to increase the safety, we have had a constant situation throughout this pandemic where people are unable to social distance and do what they need to do to protect from getting the virus. There's also the fact that Reality Winner apparently told her sister Brittany that they are not allowing her to clean, or did not allow her to report for paid prison detail. And so when it came time for her to do her job, they actually tried to send somebody else who was a diabetic prisoner, someone who could barely walk, someone who is not doing well as far as their physical condition. And it was all this punishment. The staff is trying to assert their authority over Reality, and they know that she gets some kind of sense of well-being, a sense that she can do something about whether or not she gets infected by the virus or not by cleaning, by disinfecting. And they're denying her cleaning supplies. They're denying her the ability to control her space in order to make her seem like she has to submit to them. And that is what you can expect in these facilities. She is still pursuing a compassionate release request. So it's important to consider that the 11th Circuit has had this appeal before them for over 2 months now. And as of this moment, they have yet to rule. It has become even more urgent than it was a week or two ago. And in fact, it would appear that not only does Reality have a case for compassionate release, but so do the hundreds of women who are in this facility many of them, I presume, probably have relatively short sentences similar to the ones that Reality has. And these are people who were incarcerated in Carswell because they had medical conditions. And so they were sent to this facility in order to receive some attention. And that's why they're there. And so, to the extent that they need some support right now, it really should be the case that judges are approving releases, that people like Reality can go back home, and if they need to finish their sentence or they're confined, remain confined at home, they can do that. And so, unfortunately, though, the 11th Circuit has been dragging and has not done anything to help Reality Winner at this point.